Febrero loco y marzo un poco. Febrero, that's February, loco, and marzo un poco. So you can see we got sunny sky finally. We got sunny day, hooray. It's a sunny day in the neighborhood, a sunny day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Okay, I guess it's this one here that's knocking the video out. So sorry about that. That the video just got knocked out just a minute ago. So I'm gonna put it on the plastic one because I put the liquid crystal display that way. That way I can show you stuff and you'll be able to read it in like fashion, in similar fashion. Okay, so that video that I just made right now, I just deleted it, so it shouldn't even be there. Okay, so I know that doesn't make sense, but so let me go over and check my signal. Spill the wine. Take that, girl. Is it take? Yeah, spill the wine. Yeah, spill the wine. Okay, so here we are in the flesh, getting it on in February. It is getting a little bit cold. Where is my gizmo? My green shirt. Where the heck is my... Here we go. This thing has been all over the United States. This was the first Rasta I got. I got 3 or 4 other Rastas. These kind of pillows are good, even though it looks brown, because so much dirt from riding in the 18-wheeler. It had so much dirt that it turned the pillow brown. But these pillows are much more comfortable than these. These are phony, fake pillows. These are much better. I don't know what the hell the difference is. Probably one has cotton and the other one has polyester. But polyester is not too bad when it's mixed in the right amounts with cotton. That's what I'm wearing right here on these socks. Okay. Let me grab one more. Let me grab one more phone so I can show you stuff what's going on. And you know what they're flooding. Whoops, entering the wrong password. You know what they're flooding the airwaves with right now. You cannot be that dumb. You cannot be that dumb. If people have been telling you this over and over and over again, why do the people who, even the people who've been telling you it, get caught up in it? The people need to remember this is all a freaking dog and pony show. It's a script written by the mastermind, someone who's smarter than you, who knows how the people freaking think. It's a script written by the mastermind, and these people sitting in Congress are sitting here reading a script. They are acting. It's a freaking movie. It's fake. It's not reality. If it was reality, you would have people like you and me in there sitting down in that room where they're putting on this freaking clown show with their live streams showing us what's really going on. But you know what? They're not allowed in there. They are forbidden. Why do you think that is? They are forbidden because you'll be able to see the people's body language and you're going to figure out that they're all freaking faking. They're lying. They don't want you to see their body language. It's all a freaking act. They've been telling you this forever and ever. After they get done acting, they all go out and party together. Just like the courtrooms are forbidding cell phones in there because they don't want you to see that they're freaking acting. After the freaking courtroom's done, they go out and they all party together. They act like they're fighting. It's all freaking smoke and mirrors. Get a freaking clue. You think this crap is real? Why do you think they're forbidding live streams in there? Because you'll see that they're lying. They only let their camera in there. Their camera is freaking lying. They're paying that dude to record what he's recording. They're not going to record what else is going on in there. That's why they keep it zoomed in on certain people. And the parts that they don't want you to see, they edit them out. But they sure as hell ain't going to let you to have a camera in there. Are you freaking crazy? The whole thing would come unglued. You'd find out that this whole thing is a big freaking scam. And so, let me go on YouTube and see what they're showing right now. This one's not connecting. Yes, it won't connect. How stupid, huh? Okay, so let's go in here and turn on Wi-Fi. It's on, but it says it's not connected. How stupid. Okay, now I'm connected. Okay, so let me just show you what they're showing on here on YouTube. Now blank that signal out. Now it's stuck on stupid. Hello, one person that came in the comments. Yeah, now it's stuck on stupid. Now that one's locking up, and I got my main phone up on the window. It shouldn't be locking up. So they're sandboxing the video. I'll have to wait till I'm in town to make a video. Let me see. I'll put this, hopefully it won't, because I've been using that. This is the Weather Underground. Make sure you watch the Weather Underground. You can't find it on YouTube no more. All you'll find is everybody and they mamas talking about the documentary. Don't waste your time. Go straight to Amazon and get the documentary, the DVD. Okay? Learn from history. This is when everyone was coming together. The Hispanics, all different nationalities, all different ethnicities, the hippies, the doctors, the lawyers, and the cops. They were all coming together, and your wicked government put it out with the TV, the same freaking Lucy pulling the football out from Charlie Brown. Learn from the past. Watch these people. What was going on in the civil rights movement. It's called The Weather Underground. Get the documentary off of Amazon before they pull it off the market. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one and put it up here on the phone. Okay. Yeah, you can hardly see it, huh? The Weather Underground. Okay, so now let's see what's going on the internet. I know everybody's feed is different, but let me show you this. The signal is completely locking up. I can't show you. Anyway, let me just tell you. All that crap that they're showing in Congress, these people attacking Bondi, it's all freaking bullshit. It's all a freaking script. It's all for their camera so they can blast it clear across the United States so everybody in their mouths will see this, what's going on in Congress, and it's bullshit. It's not real. If it was real, it would be people like you and me sitting in there. We're not even allowed in there. It's like they treat you like dogs. You're not allowed in there. And you sure as hell ain't going to show other people like you what the hell is really going on in there. Live streams are forbidden in there because after they get done humiliating each other and fighting with each other, they go off into different islands and they freaking party together and do it up and get it on and eat babies. Like David Icke has been telling you for 25 years and your dumbass is barely starting to catch on now. And you still sit there and subject yourself and watch this freaking bullshit. Okay. So, getting on with the program. Okay. Hispanic YouTubers. Only two. Okay. There's people making these YouTube vertical video live streams like I'm doing right now. And there's about a dozen of the people actually trying to make sense of all this crap and sharing their experience and their knowledge with the people. This is the free flow of information. It's knocked down the 6 degrees of separation. There is no 6 degrees of separation no more, and these are worldwide. And so you have people sharing knowledge, but what I've noticed on these vertical live streams is that amongst all these people who are going on here and making regular YouTube live streams, they check in, right? And they let you know what's going on their part in their world. And I've noticed that there's only 2 channels on here that are in the Latino language. They are bringing their part of the world to you in Spanish. I've noticed there's only 2. Okay? And so that tells you something. And so I think the book that I've promoted, which came out 25 years ago, it was New York Times best-selling book, sold millions and millions of copies. This is how the people are finally starting to catch on now. You see all the videos that are on Facebook and all the videos that are on YouTube telling you all the different things about how to eat healthy and how they're poisoning the food. This is all because of this book that was written 25 years ago, who they actually put him in prison, in my opinion, because he told you, because he told the people what they were doing. If it wasn't for this book, I don't think it would be where it's at right now. This is the information that was in that book 25 years ago. You couldn't say the stuff that people are saying right now 25 years ago. They would take you straight off the face of the earth in a hot New York minute. And so this is why I think there is a book that needs to be shown on here, but it costs $24, so I can't afford it right now. But it's this book in Spanish. It barely got transferred into Spanish 2 years ago. No, we're 26, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 4 years, 3 years ago. 3 years ago, it got transferred into Spanish, into the Spanish language. But it's hardly anybody even knows that it's available. So I was going to read you something in Spanish and for the Hispanic community. Okay, and I'll read that in a little while. I'll go to Amazon and pull the book up. Now the book, the cover of the book is absolutely horrendous. Right? You couldn't get a more ugly looking book. Somebody needs to change the book cover on it. Make it look halfway freaking decent. Nobody's going to want to pick up the book. It's so ugly. And but I'll read you a review that was written in Spanish because it's a Spanish book. There's a few reviews up there. Okay? But I'll read it to you in Spanish. And so you know what's going on with the truck drivers right now, right? You have all these crazy people making U-turns, taking people out, plowing into the back because they don't know how to read English language, and who knows what the hell else is the matter with them. Well, the federal government got pissed off because California, which I'm California, okay? California is handing out commercial driver's license. This is a driver's license to drive 18-wheeler trucks like they were handing out freaking candy corn. Okay? And this is allegedly why they're freaking taking their driver's license away. And so they're like, you mofos, don't be giving nobody a driver's license no more. You cannot, you're too freaking irresponsible. They're taking away the DMV's right to issue driver's license. I think. I'm not exactly 100% sure. Do a little research yourself. But so they're withholding all kinds of money because these mofos don't do what the federal government is telling them to do. And so they are fighting back and forth, but now the deadline is, there's been a couple deadlines, but now the deadline is, and they ain't pulling back, they're fighting them tooth and nail, is March 16. This March, they all got to stop driving. All of these foreigner truck drivers, especially from California, because they're the ones who's handing out these CDLs like they were handing out candy corn. And to drivers that don't even know how to read English, let alone know how to drive a freaking truck. And so that's the deadline for 16. I mean, that's the deadline, March 16. That's just right around the corner. That's just like 3 weeks away. And and so uh most of these all of these things that have happened, this one in Florida, the one down in here in Fontana, horrendous uh um incidents that it boggles the mind. What the F? Who in the F are these mofos, right? They're stupider than shit. And and so most of those are from California. So California is mostly one racial ethnicity, right? Well, now shit just hit the fan. Big time. These dudes in federal government ain't playing no games now. They just pulled out all the stop signs. And they're gonna enforce what they're enforcing in California. They're gonna enforce it in Illinois. Okay? This is where Chicago's at, Chicago, Illinois. Well, this is a horse of a different color because the foreigners in Illinois are the difference of night and day to the foreigners who are in California. Okay? The foreigners in Illinois are European foreigners. So this is Romanians, uh, Russians, Yugoslavians, you name it, all different states. Um, what do you call those? The people that are over in Minnesota? It's been Somalians, all these different people from Europe and those other countries. So this is going to be a something to watch because these people are completely different, intelligent wise too. They are from a completely different educational system. So you don't know what you're messing with here. This is going to be freaking wild, right? The shit that's going to start to happen out there as if it wasn't bad enough already. These mother effers are going to start to scramble, making mistakes. It's going to be a bloodbath out on the roads. Okay? They just brought the freaking hammer down on these mofos, dude. As if it wasn't bad enough, they brought the hammer down on California, right? And now they're bringing the hammer down. The FMCSA, Federal Motor Carrier Safety Agency, is bringing the hammer down on all of these Russians and Yugoslavians, and you tell me which ones are out there. In Illinois, they're bringing the hammer down on the state of Illinois, and there's a lot of them out there driving on the road. Okay, and if you don't believe me, you want to find out what's really going on out there on the road, watch Mother Trucker. Okay, Mother Trucker on YouTube. He'll show you all this stuff that's going on out there. Okay, so I listened to that and then I go and do a little research to find out what's going on with it because I noticed it got completely freaking quiet, right? Because it's winding down. March 16, all them mofos have to get out of their truck, stop driving. They're bringing the hammer down. And now they're bringing it down in Chicago. That's where they're all at. They're all coming out of Chicago. All these companies that have been caught doing bogus, crappy stuff, scamming the people. They're bringing the hammer down on all these mofos. Okay, so I'll read you that here in a minute. Now, This book, when it gets out to the Spanish speaking population, I think how it's going to get there is by these two vertical YouTube live streamers who are doing these vertical live streams in Spanish. When they get the information, when they read the book, they're going to bring this information that the English speaking community is just now starting to catch on to, going all throughout social media. It's the information that was in Kevin Trudeau's book that he put out on the market 25 years ago. But it hasn't reached the Hispanic community. And so if it does, I think it's going to be by these two guys who are doing these live streams when they get the information, when they read the book. Because the book is now available in Spanish 22 years later. 22 years later, now it's available in Spanish. And so once this information is out there, then they'll start to catch on what's going on in the English-speaking community with the high fructose corn syrup, okay, and the sugar, well, sugar, high fructose corn syrup, same thing, and the enriched flour. This is what's permeating the American food supply. Okay? Enriched flour, it sounds innocent, right? It's not. Enriched flour is one of the most pernicious things that's ever been perpetrated on the freaking public. Okay? And it's not used in other countries, only here in this mofo. And it's called enriched flour. It sounds innocent enough, right? It's not. First of all, the wheat is sprayed down with freaking Roundup right before they send it to be milled into flour. Okay? And after it's milled into flour, they chemically remove anything that's nutrition in the wheat. Anything that's nutritious, they remove it. Wheat is one of the most nutritious substances on planet Earth. It has 40 of the 44 essential nutrients, minerals, nutrients, whatever you call it, that the body needs. And they take out every last one of them and add their synthetic bullshit to it. How criminal is that? That's what enriched flour is. Okay? And so this needs to be brought into the Hispanic community, because unlike the English-speaking community who eats bread, they eat tortillas. They're both made with this dog shit. Okay? Enriched flour. In Spanish, it's called harina enriquecida. Harina enriquecida. It's absolutely dog shit. And so it's not only in your tortillas and your bread, it's in your macaroni and cheese. Okay? The macaroni is made with wheat. It's also when you go get your donuts in the morning, when you get your glazed donut or your cake donut, it's in all pastries. 99% of them all across the United States. They're all made with harina enriquecida, enriched flour. And it's also in all of your cookies, all of your tortillas, all of your bread. It's in your pizza. All of your pizza parlors, 99% of them are using this shitty ass dog shit. And where there's multi-billionaires at, the highest concentration of multi-billionaires anywhere in the nation is where? Right here. It's 135 miles down that way. Here in California. It's the Bay Area, San Francisco, the Silicon Valley has more multi-billionaires, largest concentration of multi-billionaires than anywhere in the nation. So what do you think they get at their donut shops? You think they're getting this dog shit? Hell no. If you go to the donut shop in San Francisco, which is called Dynamo Donuts and Coffee, their donuts are made with real wheat, good wheat, not freaking dog shit wheat. They're made with organic wheat. If you cross the bay and go to the college town of Berkeley, California University, Berkeley, they have a donut shop there too. It's called Donut Farm. You think they're using this shitty ass shit to make their donuts? I don't think so. Donut Farm is using good wheat flour to make their donuts, organic wheat, to make their glazed donuts, their cake donuts, their maple bars. Do you think the multi-billionaires have anything to do with this? Okay, so it doesn't matter if it's harina blanqueada or harina sin blanquear. If it's harina enriquecida, it's freaking dog shit. Okay, and it's in 99% of everything that they're feeding you. Okay, lastly, there's some people creating disinformation. When you buy your eggs, you can buy cage-free eggs or pasture-raised eggs. And you shouldn't, if you care anything about animals, it should be a sin to buy anything but cage-free or pasture-raised. Pasture-raised is the most nice that you can be to the chickens because they get to go outside and be what natural chickens do. And so you got these people coming up here. It's probably the people who are treating chickens absolutely like hell on earth, who are making these fake things. And they're saying that, oh, well, you're stupid because you just want eggs if they have red or orange yolks. You don't want the ones that look gross like yellow. Well, you're stupid because all they have to do is feed them marigold and it'll make the yolks orange. Right? So that's one stupid thing they're saying. Another stupid thing they're saying is that, oh, you're stupid for buying pasture-raised eggs, spending all this money. They're not even expensive. You can get pasture-raised eggs at Walmart for $4.16. I got some in my refrigerator right now. It's just I'm eating the cage-free ones first because I got two different ones. They're not even expensive. They're saying, oh, you're stupid if you buy pasture-raised eggs because they're feeding them seed. They're feeding them seeds that they make seed oil out of. Seeds and seed oil are two different freaking animals. That's like saying that they shouldn't feed them pumpkin seeds because pumpkin seeds are bad for you. That's freaking stupid. They're talking about when you squeeze the seeds to make oils out of them. We're not making oil out of the seeds. You're feeding the seeds to chickens. It's two different animals, right? You know how they're saying, oh, seed oils are bad and all this stuff. The seed oil might be bad, but the seeds are not bad. It's after they process them and do all this crazy stuff to them that becomes bad. But there's nothing wrong with feeding seeds to chickens, like pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds or whatever kind of seeds. They eat everything under the sun. And so I just wanted to bring that to your attention. The pasture raised eggs are not even expensive. What's keeping you from buying them? This is the nicest to the chicken. This other way that they're treating the chickens is freaking hell on earth if you saw what they were doing to them. Okay? Along with there's a lot of other, animals too that is people are showing what's going on Facebook. So I just wanted to share those couple of things with you, things to think about. And let me pull this up. I'll read you this thing in Spanish. I'll go to Amazon and read one of these reviews for you. This is for the Spanish speaking community. Okay. And as soon as I get $24 to spend, I'll order the book so that I can show you the book from now on. I'll start showing it. There's only one book up on Amazon right now. How crazy is that? That just shows you that it has not reached the Hispanic community. All the stuff that's coming to light that the people are finding out about, it hasn't hit the Spanish community. So they're doubling down, tripling down, quadrupling down on the freaking propaganda off the freaking propaganda machine that is in the Latino things that they watch on TV. They're hitting them extra hard with the media, which is your Galivision and your Univision and all your películas. Okay, so and your novelas, which they watch religiously in the South America. And okay, so let me just do this. I'll just put Kevin Trudeau. If you want to find it, just type this in, okay? Kevin Trudeau in Spanish. Okay? And that will pull it up. He's got a few books. I'm not endorsing the other books. If you want to read the other books, that's fine. I'm just endorsing this one. Okay? So, now it's kind of hidden. La gran mentira de la salud. That's one of them. But now they're hiding this one. Okay. All right. Well, I'll just tell you the book, and that you go in and read the reviews yourself. Why are they hiding this shit? It was on my screen just a minute ago. Book language. I don't even know if these are. Now it's not putting the author on here or anything. Okay, so I'm going to end this video here. It's not coming up now. I just typed it in just a few minutes ago and it came up. Okay, hold on. Let me just do this. Let me see if I can remember how to spell it. And Kevin Trudeau's best-selling book in Spanish. Okay, it's called, no, oh, this one's talking about money. Yeah, they're hiding this. Yeah, they're definitely hiding the book. They don't want them to see it. That's taking too long. So, there's one, Dinero Gratis. Okay. He writes books like this too. That's not the, $32. Damn. That's crazy. Okay, let me see if he's got any other books on here. Okay, shopping. Kevin Trudeau, best-selling Spanish. Apparently, his best-selling book in Spanish is about money. So I guess that gets their attention. Okay, Kevin Trudeau's book Spanish, and I'll put um I'm just gonna put health, HELTH. Okay, yeah, it doesn't come up. Okay, here it is. No, that's not it. I don't know how he came out with all these different books in Spanish that I don't even know what the hell they're talking about. Okay, so thanks for tuning in, because this thing is not showing the book. Don't ask me how they do this shit. I just barely pulled it up a few minutes ago. They got it in English, but I'm not looking for the one in English. So I have to do another video on the book, okay? And so thanks for tuning in. Signing out from oh yeah, and it's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks since I sent in that the rebate from the utility company for the electric car. So they say it usually takes 1 month. So I looked through my videos, and I made a video the day I went down to get the paperwork to send in for the electric vehicle rebate, used vehicle rebate, and I saw the date. So these video live streams can be used like a diary, a journal, because everything's dated, so it's really good to make videos every day, because you can look back at them, for information that you need. Like, I needed to know when I sent off for the uh, EV rebate. So I saw right away that it was February 2nd. And so I'll keep you informed on the rebate and let you know what's going on with it. Right? Okay, so thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you all later. Signing out from the Central Valley, California, on this Wednesday, February uh February 18th. Yesterday was Chinese New Year, so they celebrate for about 3 weeks. On the other side of the world, they'll celebrate for about 3 weeks for the new year. This is the year of the horse, which I am actually a horse. You know, me and David Icke were born on April 29, which makes us both Taurus. But according to the lunar calendar, I'm actually a horse, which this year is the year of the horse. And David Icke is actually a dragon on the Chinese zodiac, the lunar zodiac. Okay, thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you all later.